try and I'm doing this on my phone because I'm not in my normal position. So listen, no, that's not going to work. Guys, I'm in the house. I have a little bit of knife sharpening to do, and I thought that I would take you guys along with me. Okay, probably never ever going to be the most perfect position, but we will work with what we have. So what I'm using here at the minute, guys, is I am using the Work Sharp outdoor sharpener. And basically all the knives I have here are going to be Scandinavian grinds. Nothing needs too much work, so I'm going to be using the fine stone on them all. I just thought I would come on. I could have to interrupt this quite quick as well, so because I'm expecting some people to come home. So what I have, guys, I have various different knives here that are actually what I would call my work knives. So I have these Hultifer safety knives. I have another Hultifer knife. I can't remember the name of this one. I have these big heavy duty Hultifer knives, all relatively cheap, all quite good knives, especially for people who are getting into bushcraft and stuff. I just recorded a couple of videos there, guys, related to knives and stuff for the channel as well. So look, what I like to do, take a wee piece of paper. That knife is actually pretty good. I don't think that needs any work. I'll put that off to the side. Let's test this one. I was oiling these up as well, so you know, these are a beefy knife. You know, for this is retails at about £4. Okay. That's quite good. This could end up being the worst sharpening video ever because I don't have to sharpen anything. I definitely know that this little carving knife needs a bit of work. Okay, so let's check it out. It's not bad. We give it a wee touch up. Okay, so because I'm using the Scandi grind, line this up. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce that or what that even is. Now, here's the thing. You give it a wee test on your piece of paper. If it's not up to scratch, just do it again. Just do another 10 goes. That's pretty good, but okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out my little diamond stone for my, can't find it anywhere because it's right in front of me, for a little, Tyler, I'm in Ireland, for this little ceramic rod. Okay, and I'm going to set this up on my little ramps again. Look, see these little ramps here? Just going to use these little ramps just to guide. This is where it comes in. Now, if you just stumbled across this, hit that subscribe button, guys. This is for all your bushcraft, survival, camping, all that sort of jazz. Knives, I like knives. Okay, and hit that thumbs up right now. Thumbs up right now. Okay. And what I like to do is I just like to make sure that I keep the number of strokes even. So 10, 20. Top of the morning to you. How's it going, Sean? Oh. That'll do. I'm just going to lay them off to the side. Just sharpen the nails, and I thought it would be fun to go live. So swap this out. Do it again. Thank you, Sean. I am from the north of Ireland, just over the border, a place called Armagh. So look, I'm just setting this up again on the angle, same as before, guys. Let me check this one first, actually. Robert, how's it going? It's not too bad. I'm sort of housebound, so I'm testing knives. These are my work knives from my school. They needed to be oiled. Some of them have a nice patina on them. What's actually happening is, even though these have been sitting for a year and they have been unused, they don't need sharpened. So, do you know what I mean? So that's good enough for me. Most of these guys are Hultifer's knives. I have one more right there. That's the only one that I have. And this is stainless steel, and this probably needs a sharpen. So we'll do a wee bit of stainless steel sharpening. It can be a little bit tougher. It's not bad. We'll give it a wee run, because there's a definite nick. You guys see that there is a nick right there in that blade. It's probably hard to see. Okay, so we'll give this we'll give this a lick. This is the Worksharp. The Worksharp guided sharpening system. That's what I use, okay? I know it's a little bit... I'll try and stand you up a wee bit more. Don't worry about my head not being in it, okay? So this is the way it works. So basically, these are removable. So you take off, this is your 20-degree angle for your Bushcraft knives and that sort of Scandinavian style grind, including Scandivex, Convex, you know. You put it like this and you change it to 17 if you want to do a flat ground such as a kitchen knife or something like that, okay? I actually find 17 works really well for most stuff, because most, what I'm finding is that I'm using this K-bar knife a lot. This is the Kephart, and there's actually a secondary bevel on that. Find it better to sharpen at the 20 degrees. So I'll give this one a wee rock. So I set this up. Guys, I'm recording this on my phone, and I have no internet signal here in the kitchen, so I'm using my data, and I have no tripod for my phone, so my phone's just standing up against something. If you're wondering why the footage is so crappy. So this is actually set up that you can lock this by pulling this forward, and that means that this will not rotate. But if you push it forward like that, this actually rotates with the bend, with the belly of your knife, which means that it's better for sharpening it, okay? Watch. Ten will probably do it, boys. 10 will probably do it. Lovely. Pop this out. This is a ceramic rod. We just get the ceramic rod in, and you're just going to hone it a little bit. And by doing this, you're just removing any leftover steel, any wire edges or anything like that that's left on it. Guys, I am not an expert at this, by the way. I just sort of make this up. Watch YouTube videos. It is very relaxing to do, but And then always finish up with a little bit of a strop. Here comes an interruption. Guys, I'm live.
Hey!
What are you doing?
Arma!
Stop it.
Arma!
I've got knives as well. Remember the blood circle? Get out of my blood circle.
I think we just stabbed me. We're going to go and trampoline.
Okay.
I know. That got so cool.
Okay, and that one's done. Right. Out you go. Go. Don't. I think the recruiter's outside. Okay, so let me move on. Of course, I have created a massive mess all over my kitchen. Now, sharpening one of these is an absolutely different story. I don't use the work sharp for that. It's too difficult. Okay, let's check this one. Ooh, there's a little bit of a jittery edge in there somewhere, so we'll take this off. Guys, generally what I find is that you don't need there is a rough diamond stone, and I generally find that you don't really need it unless it's really bad, really bad. No, you're not. You're not. No.
They look all the same.
That's because they are all the same.
Why do you have all the same?
Because why not?
Because they're for my school.
Why not?
That's much better. Maybe a wee bit more work. Kids, eh? I couldn't say no because I'm live. Right, let's try it now. Better. Tudor, can you not open doors? Go on, good job. That was 11. We don't talk about Bruno. And that will do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Only 13 left. Oh my god, I have 13 knives left to sharpen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have sharpened 9. Jesus, I have a fair amount of knives today. That's not even including the big massive box of my personal knives that's sitting right here. So, what one are we looking at? So I had oiled these and I had give them a clean. Some of them needed a little bit of, they're not stored in a house. Now, if you have something on your edge and you're not really sure what it is or you can't really find it, you can get your thumbnail or your fingernail like this and rub it up the edge. There's something right there. And generally that will find it. Now, you're not going to dig it in and cut right through your finger. You just very gently. Something right there. Okay, so we'll give this 10. As I said, it's therapeutic. Oh. That'll do, donkey. Well, you see, the thing is, Tyler, if they turn up and they're nice, they mightn't come back. Now, if you do have a good knife sharpening system and you are good at it, that is the thing. It is of course possible to make money from this. You know, sometimes I have sharpened family members and acquaintances' knives, especially friends of mine that are in the cooking industry. I have sharpened their knives for them. So, because they do not look after their knives. They don't look after their knives. People generally don't look after their knives, especially their kitchen knives. That is blunt as bejippers. And this is a stainless steel knife. So stainless can be a little bit harder to sharpen, but they tend to stay sharp for longer. I think I'm getting that right. Could be wrong. Now, and then you test. See, already it's better. So I get the ceramic on it there. And strop. And test. Lovely. Next one. I don't always take your first test cut as gospel, because sometimes the paper is just at the wrong angle, you know, or you're not holding it properly. You know, that one's okay. Maybe a little bit rough. Another one bites the dust. That one will do, donkey. That one will do. I did have to sand some of these because they were quite rusted. Only in little parts. So now this one needs a little bit of work. Yeah. It was about £70. 65 pound, I think. Yeah, I have used Japanese whetstones before, and I tell you, I just find this so much easier. So I had a set of Japanese whetstones and I ended up selling them. But here's the thing: I am sharpening 22 knives. You know, so 22 knives. How long does each knife take? Let's count this out. We're at 407. Let me just see. You know, so if you're doing 23 knives using Japanese whetstones, it's a little bit time consuming. My angles are already set here, so I don't need to worry too much about it. You know, whereas with your Japanese whetstone, you're setting everything up, you're getting it at the right angle, you know, when you're, and I'm sure you get faster and faster and faster as you do it and do it and do it. But this is, you know, you can set this up and do this straight away if you have never sharpened before. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to wait until, well, mostly if you have never sharpened before. You ready? There you go, 24. That was 38 seconds for that bit. There you go, look, 38 seconds and that is a usable edge. Do you know, that's the difference you're talking about. Your whetstone, we'll keep going anyhow, we'll get it completely done. Grumpy, how's it going, buddy? Getting ready to shave, Pat? Yes, I am. Okay, that is done. 25 minutes, 45 seconds. That took 1 minute and 45 seconds to sharpen one knife from not very sharp. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So for the Japanese whetstones, you know, everything is going to be at that little bit longer. You know, for me it was anyway. And there was a certain amount of frustration in me learning with the whetstones as well, I have to say. I I didn't just find it as easy. No, I don't think this one will need sharpened either. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm just going to run this one over the strop. Do you know what I mean? So guys, even though these are all Hultafors knives bar one, I'm not sponsored. You know, this is not. I just feel that Hultafors are a great value company for stuff like this. Their knives, their axes. They might be a little bit lesser known than the likes of Mora and stuff like that. And they really, really, like that is some value there. That's £4. £4 for a 3.5mm thick knife. The handle is not the greatest, but this thing is a tough knife, a tough knife. You know, it's carbon steel. You know, for somebody who's getting into bushcraft or something like that, you know, it's pretty good. Hey, Bruno. Now, Bruno, you just be careful now. Bruno's in here and he's likely to pick up a knife and run away with it and be like, "Hey, look, I got a stick! A metal stick with a pointy bit." Alright, Bruno. So look, and these Hultafors safety knives are... Give me that, you. Give me... You're not allowed... Look what he had. Yeah, I know. He's here. Bruno. Here, up. Oh, hey, Cooter. I have one coming up here and one coming up from this side as well. I was doing a demonstration this morning with the kids on knife sharpening and I cut my thumb. Right, let me see now. This one is probably okay. You sort of learn to gauge it by putting your fingers on it like this. Boys, usually Grumpy and Pat would probably know that. Oh, that's not a clean. Stop. They're underneath my feet, fighting. No, that one needs a bit of work. Okay, so, nope. Grumpy, what do you use for sharpening? Stop it, you're not getting that. That's Evie's favourite. Teddy bear, that is. I'm talking about teddy bear. Stop it now, stop it. Bruno! Stop it! I have the teddy bear behind me and he's trying to take it off me. See, you can feel it. What brand do you use? Wait and see him let himself out as well. Go on out. Have you guys ever heard of the Brotherhood of the Baldy Arm? The Brotherhood of the Baldy Arm. I am in the Brotherhood of the Baldy Arm. It's where you test how sharp your knife is by shaving your arm with it. Guys, I'm going to leave it there because everybody is just landing home and my house is about to get... Oh, I can actually change the... I didn't realise I could do that. My house is about to get really, really busy. So guys, listen, thanks for watching. Very impromptu, just decided to do it for a bit of crack. Stay frosty.